ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off and running from Western New York. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Throwing on their first play. Getting out to his left. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely. After a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They motion Dell over left. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Saints, 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now a give to Edwards, running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. They send with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Rolling left, buying some time. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Goes to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Wow, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and just 2 to go. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll start the drive with Edwards. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Darnold. On target to his man, Berrios. It's a short pickup to the 20. Brought down by the East Carolina rookie, Savon Revel.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Edwards getting it again here on second. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll throw 3rd and long. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Bills take over 1st and 10 as they're on the 38-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. What?
Mitchell up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Forces one through double coverage. Now it's intercepted. Hit by T.J. Edwards. 2nd down. They go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. And he picked up close to 4. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now Darnold. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Man in motion, headed right. Darnold with it on 3rd and short. Sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
upright, no good. And we continue to await our opening score in this ballgame.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
It's hot. Hot. 180. It's hot. Report.
Again, this is Mitchell. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Running for the marker with Williams. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down. Ethan Evans on that a punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Blitz coming, Darnold taking a deep shot here. Big gain downfield. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately the Jimmies and Joes in double coverage of that tight end couldn't get it done.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's Darnold to throw. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get the game's first points here in the 2nd. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Sit up! Ready! Sit up! Sit up!
Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
180! Race it out! 180! Race it! 180! Race it! UAA! Shot!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Dante Jackson takes it away.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So first down from the 41. Dell now in motion right. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. He works it down to the 37. Knocked down by Savon Rebel.
And that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the Bills' 37-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up here.
We're going to set.
To throw, here's Darnold. Flushed out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
A 54-yard attempt.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. Just missed it left. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they make the tackle at the 38. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bills have a 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Handoff here to Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, Kate, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier and now totally stuffed on that one.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
180! What? 180! 180! 180!
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll air it out on third. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Jukes away from one. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he gets this down near the 30.
You know, Kate, we have to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Motioning left is Berrios. 1st and 10. Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold hits him on the out route. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. And in motion, out of the slot. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. That's back-to-back for Dell. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Out is Graham Gano to try to knock this through. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. to the ground out left, incomplete. John Dotson, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. Well, he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 3rd and 7.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play. Man, it's going to be a field goal try. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Boswell able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives him a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Barrios now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down.
Sit up! Hey, Ozzie! Sit up!
Lamar back to throw. Caught by Flowers. Well, we gained a couple, but still in a good spot thanks to the penalty. 2nd and 3. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 43-yard
Come
line.
on. 13. Finish it off.
Mitchell on the carry. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
13. Finish it off.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight, and there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Pistol snap, Darnold. And almost immediately, he just chucks it away. Not sure what he was thinking there, and unsurprisingly, yep, here comes that flag. Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Darnold now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete again. The defender knocks this one away. Brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. It was there, just couldn't corral it. staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Mitchell off the pistol give. He cuts it right. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
That's what right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Get on!
Running right with Mitchell. Ran into it all that time. Couple down. He's able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll throw. 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to give them the lead.
Hey, we know that every one of these NFL games, well, they can take a life of their own every single weekend. Some are high-flying with lots of points. Others, like this one, they're a grinder. And when you're in a low-scoring game, every one of these kicks is important.
Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Darnold. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They'll run. This is Mitchell. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Mitchell again. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Middle.
Jackson now on third. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This from 35 yards away. Boswell able to knock it through. And that grows the lead to 5.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Barrios now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now slipped away.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Second and 10, Darnold. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. It's grabbed inside the 30. He's on the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a lead just before the end of the third.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try cuts through, and their lead's a field goal now. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Now a give right side to Mitchell. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready, shot! Shot! Ready! Ready, shot! Hey, middle! Report!
Blitz coming here. Jackson looking slant route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
First and 10 from the 43.
180! 13! 180! You at X. Ready, shot!
This is Mitchell. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
180! Sit on! 180! Go!
First down, and they go right back to it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He's brought down by Terrion Arnold. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 12-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
180!
A give to Mitchell, running left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 4th-quarter lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
Bills 19, Saints 15. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Berrios now to return it. Escapes a defender. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Berrios on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Darnold. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Go sack.
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
180. Sit hot. 180. You change it. Let's go. Sit hot. Hey, Ozzie. Sit hot.
The give now to Mitchell. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree cake that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Third and a lone yard coming up. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that will bounce out of bounds.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Going on first. Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Saints losing by 4. Five still to go here. This is second down. Here's Darnold to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
All set now. First and 10. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Couldn't can't connect to a takedown. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here he is to throw. And this is going to fall incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. We'll look to throw it. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Saints, 1st down. A gain of 14.
Back to throw.
And the Saints, 1st down.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. And again, it's Darnold. Escapes the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be down at within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Throwing it again here. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. That's one he knows he should have had. left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, listen, drops happen in football. It is a part of the game, even for the very best. Nothing more to do about it now than shake it off and move forward, because the next throw might be coming right back your way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. It's intercepted. That will do it. Mike Samuel makes the play. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.